Ask yourself one question. Am I a doer or a dabbler? Marketers are doers. They want to sell online and make a profit doing it. Marketers say they make it hard at times, but it's possible. Dabblers say it may be possible, but it's too hard. Marketers have proven plans and frameworks. Dabblers have excuses. Marketers see possibilities. Dabblers see problems. Marketers make it happen. Dabblers let it happen. Marketers sell on Launchcard. Dabblers exist on other platforms. Which are you, a marketer or a dabbler? I am a marketer.
I am a marketer.
Boom, bada bing. We're here, guys. Welcome. Let's get the energy up here. Greg,
I like that. I like that. I like that. Boom, bada bing. Ba-ba-doop-ba. We need sound effects. That's what StreamYard needs. StreamYard needs like some little sound effects. We can have the clouds clapping and the.
We need some of that. Yeah, and that should be coming soon, thanks to AI, man. Like you can do a lot of things now on the audio side of things. So super exciting. Well, thanks, Greg, for being here, and thank you all out there for being here. We see the people rolling in here. Thanks for spending a couple of time just to lay some groundwork here. The context for these weekly launch ads trainings, these are for prospective customers and also existing customers. So what we like to do is we like to get in to the ads platform, launch ads, and kind of go through some pitfalls to avoid, some tips, tricks, strategies that are working in today's digital marketing age. And if you have a website that you'd like us to do a demo while we're doing this call, feel free to drop it in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and repost this if you're on X to get more visibility. We'd love to have new viewers onto the stream. And so yeah, with that, let's go ahead and jump in today's mindset minute. So Greg, do you want to take it away and lead us off on this?
You know what? I am trying to think. I had something really good, and it blanked my mind. But I got this book on my desk that my CPA sent me. It's Zen and the Art of Nothing. And I opened it up, thinking, okay, what can I pull out of here? And it said, where'd it go? Now I lost it. Oh, pursue a system. Okay, wait a sec. How do we know what we know is kind of like a chapter, but this is kind of cool. It's like he's writing about some stuff, and he wrote in the sideline of his margin, a system to pursue quality. And he goes on for the whole chapter about this book about how you can set up a system to pursue quality. And I'm like, what a great mindset. Like, what a great mindset to ask yourself, what are we doing to pursue quality? What are we doing to pursue, to have our clients have the realization of quality? It's a whole different way to look at things from a mindset perspective, and then look at it from ourselves. What am I doing to pursue quality of my life, quality of my health, quality of my relationships? What am I doing to set up a system of that? And again, the word system, Justin uses it every single day. I hear him say it every day. He's like, you got to have systems. You got to track those numbers. You got to have that data. So you think about that, and it's like, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good mindset, man. I like it.
Yeah, I love that, Greg. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's, three main things: people, process, systems. And to your point, the relationships and going deeper, I think, is super critical. And so, yeah, that was a great mindset minute there. So thank you, Greg, for sharing. So guys, feel free to drop in the comments section where you're tuned in from. We'd love to see who we have on stage here and listening in, tuning in, where you're tuning in from. That would be great. Joel Smith is out here. He had some PC challenges. Glad to see he's tuning in nonetheless. You have to be adaptable in this day and age, right? You're always going to have some glitches. The technology is going to do what technology does. It's a love-hate relationship with the tech, I can tell you, since building computers in my garage when I was 15 years old and selling them It's always a constant love-hate relationship with technology. As Greg, I'm sure you would agree to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to share my screen. I got a couple things planned here for today. And Greg, if you can keep an eye on the comment section, that would be great.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna do
again,
that. I'm gonna go turn my air conditioning on because it's getting warm in my office. But take it away.
okay, perfect. So yeah, guys. So basically, I'm sharing my screen now, and I want to talk to you a little bit about something to avoid when it comes to, or something to consider when it comes to setting up your Launch Ads account. That's really important. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do is make sure, and we have training and on all this, by the way, in our training section. If you haven't had access to that, let us know and we'll direct you to where that is. But we have training for Launch Ads. But again, we like to do these live streams every week because there's constantly people asking questions, and we're finding out better ways to use the platform and help you maximize it, right? It's all about maximizing the tool. And so when you go to connect platforms, one thing to be mindful of is you need to make sure you're connecting up your platforms first, right? And be mindful of the email address that you're using with the respective Facebook account. So for example, as you can see here, we're logged into, Greg's Facebook account, which is connected to our LaunchCart Facebook page, which is also connected to our LaunchCart Instagram page. And you may or may not know this, but Instagram is actually owned by Facebook. They acquired and bought Instagram years ago. So really important to keep that in mind. And then you have your ad account. Now you can have different ad accounts. So just let me show you as an example here. So if I go to edit right here, you can see I can choose whatever Facebook fan page I want, right? And then I can choose whatever Instagram account I want. But if I want to change it to a different ad account, I can definitely do that. Basically just clicking on edit here. And then I click on, you can see here, Facebook ads. It says the Facebook profile, so I could switch that to myself if I wanted, or to someone else. Oh, shout out to Stephanie out there, my fellow OCC one-click creator. Stephanie is out there. Good to see you, Stephanie, tuning in from Georgia. Awesome, from X. So good to see some people on X there. So I got a lot of friends over there on X. I love X. X marks the spot. So thank you, Stephanie. And so you can click here and click change, and you can change and click on the associated ad account, right? So we have plenty of different ad accounts, but be mindful of this, right? Because I was doing some campaigns for some of our done for you services clients, and one thing I noticed is that somehow we got off track on one of our ad accounts. And so this is how you be mindful of which ad account that you're actually tapping into. So that's one thing to consider there. And then let's go ahead and jump into, let me show you as an example. And Stephanie, feel free, if you have a website, Stephanie, that you want to drop in the chat, I can run a demo here for setting up launch ads to show everyone how easy it is. So if you wanted to share, Stephanie, if not, no worries. But if anyone else out there has a website that they'd like to share and that I can run through a demo Facebook ad campaign, I'd love to do that. Again, this is the topic of our weekly agendas, and the name changes each week because I want to keep it fresh. But how to revolutionize your Facebook ads with AI in under 7 minutes. And while we're on this topic of Facebook ads, it's not only just Facebook ads, it's also all these platforms, right? Google search, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook call campaigns. I just launched some Google call campaigns this afternoon. YouTube, that's another big one. Google Display, Snapchat, Messenger ads, Google Performance Max, which that's pretty good for e-commerce. Spotify ads, Microsoft Bing, local service ads. So there's plenty of possibilities here with the Launch Ads platform. And again, you're able to launch a campaign 40 times quicker, and you're able to really optimize based on AI. And Greg and I both ran split tests, and the Launch Ads platform beat us on both of those campaigns. So while we're waiting for the websites to come in, let's recognize a couple people here. So Rune is in here. Rune is from Norway. Awesome. Hey, thanks Rune for joining us. Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, and you know what? Can you pull up? So there's one ad that we're running. It's $2 a day, and it's that Candace's ad. I see the dev team put a new feature in. I was going to point out for you real quick, but go down to that one right there, the second one from the left. It's see it's not paused. Yeah, and hit view results there. So again, this ad's performing well. So we're just leaving it run, and we're retargeting, letting the technology do its thing. It's only $2 a day. Everybody could afford $2 a day.
And this is a new feature here that I just seen in the last couple of days here, Greg. I don't know if you saw this, but it has this idea button now. And when you hover over that and click it, it says create a Google Performance Max campaign from your Facebook campaign. So now it's
where is that? I don't see that. Where are you pointing?
Let me zoom in a little bit here.
I got to go back. Here. I got to go back to.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a new feature. So again, they're constantly enhancing this, which is great. So this little idea button, you can see to Greg's point, we're doing a little retargeting, $2 a day. Candace talking about launch ads. It's been good. And we're generating an audience based on the viewership of that. But you click on this idea button, and it's telling us now, create a Google Performance Max campaign from your Facebook campaign. And then I just click on create. And let's go ahead and get it going here. Let's see how easy it is real time. And boom.
So simple.
Right there. It already has our website. It already has the campaign name. It already has the targeting images. It's suggesting right here this looks like an AI image actually. So let's take a look at some of the other ones they have.
I would probably swap out my images.
Yeah, I agree. And so yeah, Performance Max and Performance Max, just to give you a high level overview of what that is, it basically combines all 5 of these platforms into one overarching campaign and optimizes based on the results of the combined campaign. So whichever one is performing better, it's going to dedicate more budget to that one. But you're going to all 5 platforms: YouTube, Gmail, which is, you see the ads sometimes when you look at your Gmail email at the top, Google search, display ads, and then discover ads, or discover, which is another channel, right? So that's the idea here with Performance Max, and is highly encouraged. Yep, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and it's using Google's AI, right? Yeah. So here's the thing about everyone out here starting and running a business. The technology is getting so smart, there's not going to be a human around that can find your audience better than the AI. And you think of Google. If you have a Gmail account, do you guys understand how much Google knows about you? Right? If you buy something from, let's say, wherever, like a JCPenney's or Walmart or Amazon, that receipt comes in your Gmail account, Google knows it. Use Google Calendar, Google knows who you're meeting with, what you're doing, where you're going. If you go, they know more about you than you know about you. So Google Analytics and their AI and the Google Max is really perfecting this idea of, we're going to put the right ad in front of the right people with multiple variations on the right platform. And they also have this thing called a buyer intent. So let's say with LaunchCart, for example, let's say I want to put my ad for LaunchCart in front of people that are intending to set up a Shopify store. And the ad says, hey, wait, before you go there to Shopify, check out LaunchCart. And then subconsciously people are going, well, how does it know I'm trying to create a store at Shopify? It knows you intend to create a store on Shopify. It knows it knows people are going to have a baby before they tell their relatives, right? It knows so much about you guys. So it's just an amazing platform. And the fact that you can have one platform performing well, click a button and have it just launch it, do a few more clicks, add a few more images, and then launch a new thing, you're just golden with that.
Yeah, that's definitely a good
awesome
pro tip there, Greg. Yeah, buyer intent, right? User intent is critical, right? Because there's what Alex Mendozian always likes to remind me in my past life is, you have browsers and you have buyers. right? Very, very distinct intent among those two people. So,
well, save that as a draft, and I'll get some images, and we'll come back and finalize that up.
okay.
But I want you to go back to that ad, and let's view the results. I want to show you something else because of Candace's $2 a day ad.
Okay, so now I'm pulling up the results of that $2 a day ad. Again, not a lot of money, right? Like,
And
highly
again,
encouraged.
you see our little timeline here that talks about what it's doing. It's optimizing, it's A/B split testing, it's rearranged the budget to go after the best thing. Now scroll down because we didn't used to have a date range here. Look at, they got the date range finally right there. See the date range right there on the top right? No, go down a little
right
bit.
here.
Back. No, go no, go down. Scroll down. Right there.
Oh, yes, this is new. Okay.
So now you can pick your date range, which we've been waiting for that. So let's just go to yesterday. Do like the August 12th for start and finish. Yeah, do that and click it there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, look at this. $2.35 we spent. We got 3 clicks. Now, are 3 clicks going to change our life? No, but 78 cents a click, that's a cheap click. That's a really cheap click, in that we were constantly bringing people to our site, as well as we're getting the impressions on the video. So Justin is creating an audience on video views of people because it's a video ad. So he's already collecting an audience of people that are watching those videos. They were getting a click of people coming to the website. So now we have the clicks and the people coming to the website. So we're building our retargeting audience, and then we'll use this over a period of time to build this great retargeting audience that are going to help us improve our results as we start marketing. And the only reason we haven't put the pedal to the metal on this is the landing page and our funnel and our automations and our sequences haven't been finished yet.
Yeah, we're enhancing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see here that it clearly is identifying the best ones, the good, best, right? So it's clearly identifying, which ones are rated best here. And again, the video is performing well. And so it's creating another lookalike audience. So then what we want to do is we want to retarget ads based on those people who viewed those video views of Candace, because you got to stay on top of mind of these people, like, more frequently than not, right? Like, I'm reminded of one of my buddies on LinkedIn. He was like, "Man, Justin, I see you everywhere on LinkedIn. I see you everywhere." And that's my goal, right? Like, I want to be in your face, right? Like, you want to be the same way with your products and with your ads. It's like, you want to be everywhere. And like Greg said, it doesn't take a lot of money to do that, right? You can spend $2-5 a day to start with. And then once you start driving revenue, then you start to scale that up to $10 a day, $20 a day, and so on and so forth. So it's a progressive, snowball marketing effect is the whole approach there. So
Omnipresence. So Joel had a question. Oh, he says question for later. What's the difference between store name and brands in a store? You have to restate that, Joel. I'm not even sure I'm not sure what you're asking. Okay, so I don't see anyone posting their website. So Justin's going to do, some people talk about doing live demos, and then they go, well, what if the software glitches? Well, it doesn't really happen very often, but it does happen where it's the internet, right? But give us your website, and Justin's going to create and show you how easy it is to create an ad.
Yeah, let's do it, guys.
And then post in there's 34 people live watching. I need everybody to like, comment, share, post, and tag somebody. Let us know where you're calling in from, because all of that algorithmic love helps our streaming and what we're doing. And you know what I could do? You want me to just do one? I could do one real quick. Let's see.
Go for it.
Let me see here. I have someone that I'm getting ready to run some ads for, but I don't really want to do them in my account, but I'll do them in my account. I'll do them in our account anyway. So let me go to launch ads. We're going to run a Facebook ad.
This is in the The Canadian launch cart ad account, right? Is that what you want? Okay, yeah, I put it to that. Yeah.
I got to refresh because I think when you're in at 9 minutes.
And while Greg is pulling this up, let me go full screen here. So, okay, so just to seed this Thursday's event that we have, 11 a.m. Pacific, we're gonna have a featured guest on of Gospel Swag. He has a store. He's used launch ads before, and he's done his own kind of site makeover. So he's tuned into some previous broadcasts. So I've reached out to him. I've invited him to be part of our Thursday show this week. So he'll be on and he'll also be sharing some SEO tips, right? Search engine optimization. He's a wizard at local SEO. So mark it on your calendars, guys, for this Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific. We'll have the store owner of Gospel Swag on here, and super excited to have him share his story about his store on Launchcart and how it's working for him, how he's driving sales, and so yeah, make sure that's on your calendar. And shout out to a couple people out there. Yoga Mac is out there, yeah, from X. Yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for being in. Thanks for tuning in. He says, I'm in East Coast, North Carolina. I run social media for small business, building 3 WordPress sites now and aligned Facebook and Instagram. Awesome. That's cool, man. And then also not doing ads, all organic, small town stuff. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, we'll keep that up. And, when you're ready for paid ads, we'll be here to support. And, we're going to demo right now how easy it is to run those ads, paid ads, using launch ads as a solution. So thanks for tuning in, man. And then we got Joe Jablonski. We know him. What's he doing around here? Hey, Joe, good to see you. He says, love this. He's our JV affiliate VP here. Not only am I a new member and work for launch ads, I'm jumping in and using the software. Yeah, like we actually eat our own cooking around here, believe it or not, right? So you don't know it till you live it, and we really live inside the Launchcart e-commerce platform, the Launch CRM, and Launch Ads. Like those are our 3 core products. So thanks, Joe, for being here, and again, shout out to Yoga Mac for tuning in, man. Good to see you. Also, Elaine J is out there listening from Northern California. Awesome, Elaine. Thank you for being here. Northern California is beautiful up there. Got the redwoods, and yeah, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you're getting some good value here. So yeah, Greg, what are you working on here?
So here's what I want to show you guys. So I'm using ChatGTP. So this is a client. We're helping them with their branding, their messaging, their marketing, everything, right? And so it's a big client that's paying a lot of money for us to help us. So again, I'm using ChatGTP, and I said, help me with the landing page structure for red, white, and blue Trump 24 collector item roses. And of course, it gives me the hero section, gives me the features and benefits, gives me the social proof, and then I've got all kinds of things that I've been doing with the Trump rose landing page and questions, and make me some images. And I'm just doing all kinds of stuff, right? Using the ChatGTP over here, right? So from there, I can take this and I can say, okay, let's go back over. And again, in launch ads, I'm going to generate a new ad. I'm putting in the URL of the store. I'm putting in I'm going to put in the name of the product. So I put in here, we create unforgettable memory with the world's first print-on-demand roses for the Trump campaign. And then I put Trump 2024 roses. And then I hit generate a description. And then what it does is it created this description. Trump 2024 roses specialize in crafting unforgettable memories. So it's not really the way I liked it. So what you would have to do is you play with what you're putting up here, or pay what you're putting up here, or I can just come back over to my own ChatGTP and the stuff that I kind of got that I like. These aren't just rows; they're a statement, And I'm gonna just go ahead and copy paste this. I'm gonna copy that. I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to put this in the description. And then I'm going to hit generate content. And so now what it's going to do, it's going to go out, read our website, understand the business, start writing the content. And then it's going to, what I'm going to do is I have from the client, I got all kinds of creatives. So, because on a custom, and most of us with e-commerce is going to have to do something like this. On a custom store like this, you're going to have your own creatives, because even though this is tied into Shutterstock, and if you're a doctor, a chiropractor, a dentist, an HVAC company, a yard service, a beautician, a lawyer, you can get all kinds of stuff from Shutterstock, and you don't need your own creative. But when we're selling something custom like the Trump Rose, we have to have our own creative, right? So I'm going to come here to videos, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to upload a video, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to upload the MAGA Rose, and I'm going to upload another one. Let's see, I got where is it? Okay, it's in this folder, and we'll do this one. So then once I upload it, I'm going to choose that video, and I'll just choose that one for now. And so basically now I come down here and it's written, Trump 2024 Rose is more than just a flower, it's a statement. Support the MAGA movement with our one-of-a-kind print-on-demand roses, prevented to last forever in a beautiful acrylic box. Limited quantities are available. So, and I don't know what emoji it's trying to put there, but it looks like it's trying to put emoji there that's not working. So I might have to edit that emoji. Miss your chance, this collector's item that screams patriotism. Order yours today. So it writes 1, 2, 3, 4 copies, 4 separate headlines, and it's going to split test that. So if I click on add combinations, here's the 4 ad combinations it made for us. And then it's got some for the instant articles, it's got some for the in-stream videos, it's got some for the video feeds, and it's got nothing for the story because it's not the right size. If I do a different video, I could probably do some story ads. So, and then I want to do a call to action. I can do apply now, download. I'm going to go ahead and put, we're doing lead forms. This is a lead form ad because I didn't change my, so here's what I did. I go draft, and then I got to go back over here to my connections, and I got to go back over here to Facebook, and I'm going to change from lead form ads to conversions. Okay. Now when I come back over here to advertise, and I go to my draft folder, there's my folder, and I'm going to hit edit. And now it's going to give me the ability to choose conversion ads as opposed to lead form ads. So now I can click here, and I got different buttons, and I want to have shop now is what I want to see. Shop now, and I'll do a $20 a day budget. And it's pretty much that simple, right? And of course, now we have another little feature they launched recently. If I don't like this headline, I can click rewrite, and it will start to rewrite the content and give me another version. So you can just play with this until you get what you like, and then you can change out your videos, change out your copy, do what you need to do, and kind of make this whole thing work. And again, I'm not going to launch this ad because I'm going to be creating this exact same thing, and they're setting up their launch ads account as we speak. And then what I'll do is go in and manage their ads from their launch ad account for them. And so it's a great service that we provide for people. And it's a great service that you can provide for people as well.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. So there's a lot of agency talk out there going on in the various social channels. And so if you're going to be launching your own agency, like Yoga Mac out there and others, you may want to consider running paid ads for your customers as an agency. And so what better way to do that than, using launch ads as your tool to run ads for your clients and get them great results. So if you're interested in discussing what that might look like for either launch ads or Launchcart to run your ads for you, we can have that conversation. I'll drop a link to my calendar and we can schedule a discovery call, a quick 15-minute discovery call. Or if you're ready to sign up on launch ads, you can definitely, we can drop a link to the site right now and you can sign up for launch ads and start, running it on your own. So we do have done for you services, as Greg mentioned. We'll run your ads for you. We'll do your monthly check-ins with you, let you know the progress that we're making, the results that are being delivered based on your ad spend, agreed ad spend, and your budget. And so, yeah, I'll go ahead and drop a link to my calendar. You can definitely check out our done for you services, or what we call managed services. And let me just shout out. So Joel asked a couple questions here. Thanks, Yoga Mac, for the support. Good to see you again. Thanks for tuning in, man. Joel asked, what's the difference between store brand and branded items in a store that are items I have created as my brands? So yeah, there's a distinction between like brands and products. I'm still a bit confused on the question. Maybe Greg.
Go to the next question. He tried to clarify it there.
Oh, and how to best advertise the branded items within my store brand. Hope that makes better sense.
Yeah, here's what you got to do. Let me say something about that.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys are running ads, you want to run ads, and you want to have that ad go to a product, right? You don't want to run ads to your homepage, and and again, like with Google Maps and stuff like that, that might be different. But when you're running ads, like for these flowers I have, there's like 5 different flowers. I'm going to run ads to each different flower. We're going to figure out which one converts highest. And we're building long form sales pages in Launchcart. So I think when you say ads, the best way to do that, you want to run ads to a specific product, and your goal is to find the hero product within your store that you can run ads profitably for, and then upsell them, downsell them, cross sell them, email market them, other products in your store. Because sometimes you might have 20 products in your store and one product's the hero product that just 5 out of 10 people buy. So it's a cool thing. And then there's some other tools that I'm testing and using to create some some AI generated content. Like I take those videos of those flowers and it'll add words to them. There's this one I'm looking at right now where it'll add like a AI generated person talking about the rose. So you give it a script, and the AI generates the mouth moving, and they kind of overlay the video, and the person pops up on the screen like they're doing like on TikTok or something, and they read the script that you put in. So you guys get ready for an era where you cannot trust anything, right? It's like you think it's people talking, ain't no people talking. You think it's somebody giving an endorsement for a product, there ain't nobody getting, it's not real. It's not real. Okay. So I didn't see anybody. Did anyone drop their URL in here?
No, not today. Yeah, which that's fine. I mean, you covered the roses thing. So, I mean, I think we're pretty much going to be wrapping up here. We like to keep these to like, 30 to 45 minutes. And Joel said, so keep inventory generic.
You want to come on here, Joel? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, so like overarching theme, it's like the most successful stores, e-commerce stores, like are built around a brand, right? Like let's be honest, right? So once you've established your overall brand theme for your site, then you have associated products to your brand. Like for us, like Launchcart, right? That's the brand, that's the main brand. And we have products associated with the main brand, like Launch Ads, Launch CRM, Launch 360, right? So I think the takeaway, that if I'm reading it correctly, Joel, is yes, you have your store brand, like overall brand look and feel, color palettes, how are those colors resonating? There's certain colors, like blue is very trustworthy of a color, right? And then you have products associated with your branded merch store, perhaps, or maybe it's not a merch store, but yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
And let me add to that, because in this day and age, this is so important. So let's talk a little bit different angles of a brand. Let's break a brand into a theme, right? So let's say I'm selling Christian products. So first of all, it's like, who's your avatar? Who's your avatar? So I was looking at another company the other day. I want to try to buy. It's called Legend Supply Company, and they target car enthusiasts. Actually, not even car enthusiasts. They target truck enthusiasts, and everything on their site is designed for a truck lover. And they got the little stuff to clean the bumpers, and they got the towels and the rags and this, and shirts and hats and designs, and everything is for a truck fanatic, right? So you think about who's the avatar that your store is going to target. And let's say you wanted to be more of a generic store, and you have a gift store. So let's say it's Mimi's gift store, right? So it's like Mimi's another name for grandma, right? So it's a grandma's gift store. So what would be in grandma's gift store? It would be stores or products that maybe grandmothers would buy for grandchildren, right? Or maybe they buy them for their daughters or their sons, right? So there's a theme there. And then there's other stores that I've seen in the past that I don't believe work anymore. But back in 2015, 2016, 2017, we would just do these stores, and we'd have electronics, and we'd have remote control cars, and we'd have, airplanes, and then we'd have toe fungus stuff, and we'd have mirrors, and we'd have hair extensions, and we only drove traffic to that product. And we made money, but it was a terrible business model, because as we built up that database and we wanted to sell them something else in our store, we couldn't, because the store was just this mishmash of stuff that we were finding online that was selling. And we were doing what I called chasing trends and riding waves, as opposed to building a brand. And we did tens of millions of dollars doing that. And I called it a big cash grab, but at the end of the day, years later, like, nothing to show for it, right? It's cash grab, nothing to show for it. So I like the idea of what Justin just said. You got to think of your brand, think of your avatar, and then think of the products that serve that avatar. And then once you get your pixels going, you can start getting sales. Google loves it, Facebook loves it, Instagram loves it, TikTok loves it. Everybody knows who your customer is, and they can bring you more of those.
Awesome. Looks like Joel Smith finally got it. So glad to hear that, Joel. That's why we do these trainings, man, because look, it's one thing to hear things once, but sometimes, myself included, it's like, we gotta hear things multiple times or hear it differently, and that it will start resonating with us. So thank you for the question. Yoga Max, from my buddy from X, he says, I'm working with a massage therapist who also does reflexology and Reiki. Awesome. So we have basic packages for services, no more and no less, but simple is best. Yeah, that's awesome. And then when it gets to the point where they're ready to ramp up, you can start running some ads, and then, you can book them out, like, in the future, right? Like, you can have their scheduled services booked out, like, a month or two in advance. I think would be something to aim for in the near future. And launch ads can help you do that, can really help you scale and build up that book of business for that holistic healer practice. So definitely something to think about. Okay, Joel, multiple stores and separate genres, right? Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, for sure. Like Greg was just speaking to, right? Like, so a good example of this is the drink a cup, save a pup. What is the name of it?
Rescue Joe.
Rescue Joe. Yeah, Rescue Joe. So yeah, like, that's
Drink a
that's
cup,
niche.
save a pup.
That's a very specific, direct niche, and it's recurring, right? Because people are going to keep buying coffee, right? So it's a recurring kind of commission on sales there. So as opposed to some print on demand, for example, somebody might just buy a shirt, once a quarter, right? For whatever seasonality that shirt is, right? So yeah, definitely want to think about keeping separate stores for separate genres. I think that's a good approach. And not mixing more than like two genres. Like, so example, sports enthusiasts and outdoorsmanship, right? Like, so um, that's maybe one niche to keep together, like a holistic niche, like Yoga Mac was talking about, like holistic healers, like that's one niche.
Yeah,
So
as long as the avatar crosses over in age and gender, psychographics, and demographics. If you try to do two things where one attracts the 18 to 25-year-old and the other one attracts the grandma, grandpa, your pixels and your site gets confusing.
Yeah, awesome.
Dude, here's another thing. I gotta show this real quick. So I forgot to show you this too. So here's another feature they just launched. So when I'm looking at my creative, right, I can click on this little AI stars right here. And if I want it to be shorter, longer, or I want to change the tone, now I can change the tone. I want it to be formal. I want it to be casual. I want it to be friendly. I want it to be professional. I want it to be humorous, right? I want it to be engaging. I want it to be urgent. And I can click this little button and regenerate what it's saying here. So let's say if we want it to be urgent, and I'll hit generate, and now it's going to redo this particular box and give me some different AI generated content.
That's
Or actually
cool.
it comes up here. Don't wait, grab your 24, and then I can accept it. And look, it gave me 5 different renditions of it. I haven't even used this yet.
That's new. Yeah,
that's new. Yeah, it's very cool. And I can use these and I can accept them or not accept them. So that's kind of cool. It's
awesome.
So cool. Okay.
All right, guys. Well, you want to give final word? Any last call for questions here before we wrap up and do final word here with me and Greg? Anyone else? Last final questions, and I'm going to drop a link while Greg's waiting for some questions to come in. I'm going to drop a link to our next live event so you can bookmark it and put it on your calendar for this Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific, where we're going to have our special guest, Gospel Swag, on, the guy behind Gospel Swag. So here is that link to bookmark. I just posted it in the chat, so definitely bookmark that. Yoga Max says,
oops.
I bet.
You're clicking and I'm clicking. I'll let you click. That's funny.
I've been using Perplexity for demographic and psychographics. Then I'll cross-check it with GPT and sometimes check with other like Claude, Gemini, or Meta. Yeah, that's a good approach. I mean, I think Gemini is Beam. Beam is a new program that actually is quite new, but it basically takes and looks at all the different AIs, models, LLMs, and then condenses it into one summarized, comprehensive output based on looking at all the models. So definitely check out Beam. Is a new one, Yoga Map, that I've been hearing a little bit about lately. So check that out. Okay, Joel says, thanks again, guys. Yep, you got it. Thanks for being here. I want to do a vibe for affiliate promos. So we have a video for affiliate promos. Yeah, we can maybe do something like in the members area for that, Rune, or we can
that would be Joe. Reach out to Joe. He'll get affiliate. You know, that's Joe Jablonski's role. Is you ask him for something and he'll track us down or get whatever you need and get it to you. And I'm coming up with some images and some graphics and things of that nature as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Gaynor Green asks, on Launchpad sales page it says includes one lifetime. One lifetime what? Yeah, so it includes lifetime.
No, it shouldn't say that. It shouldn't include any lifetime. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll go change that right now if you can tell me where it is.
Oh yeah, it says it on the basic and pro annual. It says just includes one lifetime. Yeah, we need to remove that. Yeah,
that's a typo.
Yeah, sorry about that, Gaynor, but yeah, we'll fix that here. As Greg mentioned in the beginning, we're enhancing this landing page for our upcoming launch here. So, awesome. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, and thanks for Stephanie and Joel and Yoga Mac and other people out there, Rune and Gaynor, for the questions, and thank you for engaging with us. And good to hear that you guys are making good progress in your e-commerce businesses and, you know, businesses in general, agencies, right? There's a lot of things you can be doing out there. And so we appreciate you spending a few minutes of your time. Again, this is Justin R. Results French, Chief Marketing Officer at LaunchCart. I'll turn it over to our CEO, Greg Ryder, for final word, and then we'll sign off.
My final word is just got to do what we do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. And until then, have a fantastic day. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, everybody.